We've made it to part 4. Thank you so much for joining me along the way. I hope you've enjoyed all the origami pieces I've chosen. So today we will be making a paper crane. Of course, we have to make one of those. It's classic. And I'm wearing some paper crane earrings that I actually made. So you can make them big or small. You can put them to use. I chose it because it's part of the title of my song, The Ark. Fly away like cranes.
I'm a daughter of a Baptist preacher. Nice to meet you. Oh, my mama won't approve, but she can meet you. So come over for tea.
Cranes mean a lot to me. I just think they're such graceful creatures, and part of the meaning behind the ark was me finding grace, because the meaning of my name, Anita, is grace, and in Japanese that's Levy. Through this song I thought, that's the meaning of my name. Shouldn't I be more graceful? Not just being graceful, but showing grace and really understanding what that meant. So it's really, really one of my favorite songs and dear to me. It also got me through a really hard time. I was quite unwell. I think after I got through the recording and kind of got that out, I really felt healing afterwards, and really think over these last few years I've really learned the meaning of grace. Well, I hope, and I continue to work on myself. I really love cranes now, and when I moved into this new apartment here in Melbourne, it was so weird. Everything was gone. You know how some people leave things behind. I think the only things they left was like a can of dog food and a paper crane. And I just thought, how incredible is that? Whew. So I continue to look to be a better Anita. Anyway, the song is about working on relationships, and it's me observing and ponder on that. Of course, that's what I tend to do. And so I thought, wow, when two people come together in a marriage and there's kids involved, or maybe not even, two different people, two different families, two different cultures even coming together, that's going to require some work. And so I feel like, when we're tired, when we're at our worst, how do we get through these times? And I thought something has to be in the center. And for me, it was in the song, it was the ark, and it represented new beginnings. And I was also thinking, new beginnings. You're going away from that mess, but you're setting up to new beginnings. But I really wanted the song to be about grace, and to think, it's okay. Whatever happens in the past, whatever happened in the past, it's okay that we make mistakes. It's okay that you've made a mistake. It's okay that I make mistakes, no matter how bad. But if the two are willing to work on it, and that's where I thought this arc would represent that, then it could be a really beautiful thing. And also, because you have all of that foundation, good and bad, the splinters, it's gonna be beautiful. I thought the ark, 2x2, animals, I just thought, oh, cranes will come. And, it's kind of, there's this beautiful moment in the song. I think it's all beautiful. I think it really is. Where, they're doing the dance together. Because have you seen cranes dance? It's really quite beautiful. And they dance together. And the character in the song is dancing, with the laundry, that person. And it's beautiful, but then there was a storm, and they didn't quite make it through the storm. I didn't want it to be like an angry song or anything like that. Obviously there's emotions and feelings, and it's the truth, it's honest, but I wanted to step away from it like honorable, accountability, forgiveness, grace, but we're flesh and we have emotions, we make mistakes, so it's all kind of that mixed up in the song. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm going to show you I've been making these all my life. I think I'm a bit of a pro now. Anyway, let's start. I'm going to tell you, just make folds in the beginning. So let's just do a rectangle like this, And I'm going to do both ways. And the reason I'm doing white outside is because I just feel like the fold will be easier. So I'm giving you a little help. If you wanted to, you could even do inside and out. And then do the other way, another rectangle, do that, out, inside out. And then what you're going to do is a triangle. By the way, in Japanese it's called tsuru. So do your triangle and then do your other triangle here. I'm going to help you out here. Open it up for a second and then see this line. You're just gonna fold. I didn't show it in the tutorial, but this is really going to help you out. Fold, fold, like you're making an airplane. So fold one to the center and fold the other, just like a paper airplane. This is what they don't tell you, and this is what I figured out making all my little earrings, because things can get messy if it's not folded properly. So you've just done that. Open that up and then do the same on the other side. You'll thank me for it. Try doing it without this. If it's your first time, you'll get really frustrated. And then we'll do those steps again. You're going to do the same on the other corners. So basically make paper airplanes on all corners. Paper airplane, paper airplane. What's the first origami piece you learned? So it looks like a bunch of folds. It's a bit of work, but you'll thank me for it. So then back to our square with all of our folds. You're going to fold a triangle, hold the center, bring this up, poke your hand in there, and then press down like that. Hold, poke, press down. Now it's just like, you don't even have to do anything, it does it itself. So now you're going to fold one corner up, so make sure the open side is facing towards you. Open that up and see those folds we've just made. You're going to fold like that and like that. See how easy that is? This is something they don't tell you. I just think it makes it so much easier and neater. And then turn that around. Again, open side facing you, lift up, kind of poke your fingers in there, make a little diamond, and then fold and fold. And then press down, so that's what you have. Okay, now this part, pay attention, because this is the part people might make a mistake. Point your legs. There's a side that you can do this, and there's a side that you can't do that. So we want the side that looks like little legs, and we're going to point that to the right. Place it down, and you're just going to make a fold to the center and another fold to the center, like your paper airplane again. So fold and fold. Then turn that over. Do the same thing, remember, on the leg side. And then you'll still have those little legs. And then you're just gonna fold half of it in half, like that. So let me show you again. You have that, and just grab one side. Basically, you're turning it inside out kind of thing. And then you have this. And then you're going to fold one part up, and then the same thing on this side. It's so close. Now if you're like transporting it or taking it somewhere where you don't want it to get ruined, you might just want to carry it around like this. And then again, we're going to open that up and then just join it to each side, and then kind of fold these middle bits in half so that they're nice and neat, because that's going to be your back and your front. You open up those wings and gently pull, because if you do too hard, it'll rip. But see how that makes it a nice shape? You can get like a pencil and just make the wings a nice shape. Now you choose which side. I always choose the messier side, so this side, and I make a head out of that. See? And how you're going to do that is just poke that down, and then fold in half. Ta-da! So be sure to revisit my clip for the arc or fly away like cranes. I hope you like it, and I hope you like these beautiful, graceful looking creatures. So I will see you in our final episode next week. I wonder what we'll make. Be sure to come back. Check me out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my website, www.anitalevy.com. Alright, bye!